this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Harden is the 2 with Harris playing small forward. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. And it's Milton in at the 1 spot.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in.
For the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey.
Doncic against Harden. Lets it go from 14. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist from Powell.
And just such an accurate shooter. I mean, give Luka any room to get his shot off, and he'll take it.
Here's Harden. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks leading. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Harden. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Here's Harden. He's got 6. Pass to Maxey. For 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do. Finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. McDaniels comes in for Tucker. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Doncic. Doesn't go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harrell with it. Now Doncic defending. Pass to McDaniels. Six to shoot. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. McDaniels got his first basket.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Three-pointer. And Kyrie Irving with the three.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
The Sixers trailing. Now here's Harden. He has 6. Count that bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Outside Hardaway. Over Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
A different look for Dallas. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Wood comes in for Bullock. And Green is subbed in for Hardaway. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Philadelphia shooting the ball at 48% so far. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
McDaniels against Irving. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
He's checked in for the Sixers.
Daniel House.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Melton left side. Pass to Maxey. To the wing, right side. Over to the wing. Fires, top of the key. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, McGee with the block. Wood inside. Maxey covering. And Wood with the basket on the assist from Irving. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks. And the 76ers shooting only 36% during the second. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Well, it would always be get your routine down, get your pregame routine, get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long, but if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Doncic. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Green for 3. No good. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's McDaniels. He's off on the layup.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Harrell passes to Melton. And Irving comes to help. Melton with the ball. Green picks him up. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the shot's good by Irving.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Pulls it. The Mavericks pull it in.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Here's Ntilikina. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harrell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Maxey. And stolen by Wood. Here's Irving. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Irving's got 19 points.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive attempt.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we finished off one half of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 13. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForge. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Shaq, what's your take on Dallas?
Ball movement was a real factor for them in offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, it just happen.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. That's Jason Kidd 5 as we get into the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Irving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. Here's Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Maxey's got 11 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Tucker, the pass to Maxey. Hardaway grabs the board. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Maxey finds Tucker. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Harris's shot is good. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his third foul so far. Luka Doncic has checked in for the Mavericks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Doncic against Harden. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Here's Irving. Here's Powell. He's off on that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker. Harden, deep three-point land. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here's Harden. It's deflected. Hardaway against Harris. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Milton's checked in for Maxey.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Powell brings a double to the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, they've got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green is checked in. Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. McDaniels comes in for Tobias Harris. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a 3-point play.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Melton, he's checked in for Harden.
At the line for Dallas.
That's good from Doncic. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Right side, Milton. Melton outside. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks go on the other way now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the 76ers making a change here. House is checked in. Here's Milton. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
First personal foul. 15 foul. Now at the line for the 76ers. Shake Milton. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. And the 75 list came out last season. Top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team. Dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic against Milton. Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 5 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
On the wing, Milton. He's covered by Holiday. Niang inside. Woods is there. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Holiday. Counted. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
58 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's McDaniels. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Doncic. McDaniels with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Pass to Niang. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Philadelphia foul.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Tucker's checked in. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wood. And the layup is good. He's got 6.
Watch how Wood uses his body, pushing past the contact to get to that easy finish.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
And Embiid drops them both. Outside Irving. And he drives in. Yep, that one's good. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
A true wizard with the ball. Irving has some of the best handles that we have ever seen at any point in time in history.
And so it's Dallas. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4 next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Outside Harden. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, You have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
You know, only 2 players have won both MVP and 6th Man of the Year honors. Bill Walton and James Harden.
What's interesting is that they won 6th Man of the Year at very different stages. Harden was 22 and still growing as a player, while Walton was 33 at the tail end of his career for the Celtics.
That free throw misses. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Ntilikina.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. And here's Doncic outside. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
An absolute monster on the glass. Embiid uses his size and power so well to clean up the glass.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas. And Embiid no good on that one. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Irving for 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. Well, the NBA has gotten tougher on flagrant fouls. But you see instances where guys get hurt. They miss a lot of time, and yet there's only a 1-game penalty for the fouler. Something to look at, you think, RJ?
Well, if the flagrant results in games missed due to injury, then maybe the fouler should miss more games. The only problem with that is you can see players starting to embellish on their injury in order to make sure that other people get suspended. That's how petty our league is.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this. Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Doncic. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Hardaway against Harris. Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Embiid against Hardaway.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
15 fouls. Now at the line for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid. So he gets them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
That'll be a 5-second call.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden against Doncic. Shoots over Harden. Dallas no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden. He's so crafty at finding ways to draw
now
fouls.
For the 76ers, James Harden. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout call. And this is the round of applause for your junior defense crew.
Checked in for the Sixers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Down low. Here's Bullock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Melton outside. Harden against Irving. And it's Harden. That time on the assist from Melton.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And Dallas calls time here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself, and he delivered. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Here's Irving. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting only 42%. Doncic against Harden. Here's Maxey. Banked it in off the glass.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And it's Irving missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Back to Bullock. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Now Hardaway. Doncic outside. Here's Bullock. Melton covers. Maxey against Irving. Melton outside. Tipped. Irving with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Irving no good. The Sixers trailing. Embiid passes to Melton. Here's Maxey. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 30.
The best shot maker in this league? It might just be Kyrie Irving.
Maxey finds Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Tucker's checked in for Melton. Harden hits them both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Harden against Doncic.
Philadelphia foul. James Harden. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Dallas, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Maxey. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Your Mavericks, Frank Ntilikina. Shooting for Philadelphia.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Maxey. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hand.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Here's Embiid. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
And who else do you want in this situation? It's all about Embiid, and he's ready to carry that load.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts them on 5. He hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Yeah, and this is not what they need. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Mavericks now, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Hardy, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Out to the right wing. No good. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.